Yeah, it's still moving. Gonna kill it, Dashel? A mighty hunter. Well, I mean, you've done your job and killed a few mice in here too, so I'm not gonna mock you too much. You have your fun there, fella. Just don't eat it. I'm doubting that'll settle in your stomach very well. Have to clean up a pile of cat vomit. I don't want to have to do that. 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday, June the 24th, 2022. And I'm out here in Athens, Georgia, the home of UGA, the Georgia Bulldogs, and University of Georgia, for a festival, a big music festival called Athfest. And Athens is the home of REM, if you didn't already know that. Music is very important. Out here they're going to have a sound stage down at the end of this road, and then another one over here in the kids' corner, and another one off on a side street. At least 2 of them going most of the day, all 3 days. It's fantastic. The locals absolutely love it. But today, on Friday, we open at 5. It's 2 o'clock, and I'm already open. I think the older I get, the more anal I get about getting there on time and getting set up. But that gives me an opportunity to actually do a little walking around and show you guys some more of these grounds. So a lot of the other people down this row are still setting up, and that's not because they were late, it's because they like to stagger the arrival times so not everybody is trying to set up at the same time. It's done this way on purpose. Hey, I remember you. Hey, I'm good. Good to see you guys. Good to be back. Have you really?
Yes, on YouTube. I love it.
Oh, well, thank you.
While you're traveling with your kitty.
Yeah. Oh, you got that neck fan. Oh, and it's turned off. Yeah. All right, this side over here I like to think of as the art students, a lot more of the handmade stuff. And then on this side is more of your commercial booths. Further down, we're going to get more into the food and closer to the music. Things get a little more colorful down there. Over here, you guys might remember on this corner, that's where the street preachers usually set up. And they're not there to evangelize, they're there to provoke people. Just remember that if you see them. They're not the right kinds of evangelists. But they are fun to watch. Okay, I think this must be a new hatchback for this guy because he hasn't completely covered all of it with painting, so that's something that he does to advertise his business. How you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Good to see you back. Good to be back.
Yeah, it sure is, isn't it?
Yeah, been gone for 2 years. See, this side over by the 40 Watt Club has got a large enough road that they can put booths right in the middle. These are the ones that sell the more expensive stuff and don't mind being close to the music. I'm sure they make a lot of money on this end. The 40 Watt Club is also the home of a little indie comic book convention called Fluke. It specializes in indie or independent comics. People that are publishing without the help of a big publisher like DC, Dark Horse, or Marvel. I used to go to that every year, loved it, but you know, now that I'm working every weekend, I can't do comic book conventions anymore. Even the base of that telephone pole is covered in a mosaic of glass and clay, glazed clay pieces. Somebody's art project. Beautiful. That's Athens. Well, I just noticed this place, bubble tea. They've even got this big fiberglass cup of bubble tea. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop and get some ramen and bubble tea from here at some point during the weekend. It's a must. Now, some of you might remember 3 years ago when I was here, I lamented that I stayed so busy and had to leave so quick that I wasn't able to go to Zombie Donuts. I did do Bizarro Wuxley's and Jittery Joe's, but didn't get to do Zombie Donuts. Now, this is part of that. I think it got started in Portland, Oregon with Voodoo Donuts, and then also we've seen Duck Donuts, and now Zombie Donuts, the kitschy, independently owned kind of designer donuts with bizarre toppings. Let's see what they have in there. Okay, so here's their display. We've got gummy worms, Fruity Pebbles. Okay, but in order to order these, you have to fill out a little form, and they make them to order, hand them to you hot and fresh. Alright. See, the donuts actually come out of this dough funnel here, right into the hot oil, and then finish out right there, and then the toppings are added over here. So it's made in front of you, hot and fresh, and you can see the entire process. So here is the half dozen. These are the 3 that I ordered, and I told him to surprise me, and he gave me these 3. Crushed Oreo with a vanilla base, then Fruity Pebbles, strawberry glaze, and then, but the ones that he gave me were the maple bacon, powdered sugar, and then chocolate with M&M's stuck to it. Fantastic choice. Okay, I'm not going to be eating these all myself. I'm taking them back to the booth to share with my neighbors. Just like I did with those dozen square donuts I got in Indiana. It's good to be on the good side of your neighbors when you're working at a festival. It's, you never know when you have to leave and go to the bathroom and you need somebody to watch your booth. So if you're not on good terms with your neighbors, that can be a mess. Half dozen donuts goes a long way. All right, let's do it. On my way back, I think I'm going to stop at Bubble Cafe. This is one that the cashier over at Zombie Donuts recommended. I want some bubble tea. I'm going with the classic tapioca and Thai tea. A little more orange than what I was expecting. See, now that's the right consistency of boba right there. You just can't beat the classic tapioca. Sorry about the car noises. Alright, I gotta get back to my booth. We got a few pro-abortion ladies here. Unhappy with the ruling. Granny's against forced birth. Alright, so I'm gonna have the maple bacon one. It's bacon, the maple kind. It really is. Right up out of the oil. Hot donuts. It's delicious. Okay, I got a couple of guys here from the college.
Yeah.
College. They're about to give me an interview. I don't know what to expect yet, but can you guys tell them where they can find it?
Oh, you'll find it on the No Athens Instagram page.
At No Athens.
At No Athens Instagram. I'm not really on Instagram.
Follow the gnome.
Oh, follow the gnome.
The gnome. Yeah.
There's
It's like a
again,
music
right
kind of community, like blog slash website.
And by the way, I absolutely love this T-shirt. I want this T-shirt now.
It's
All
a
right.
Goodwill classic.
So yeah, just whatever happens next, you'll be able to see it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you was lonely, huh? Is he living me? A little bit after 9 o'clock on Sunday now, and people have been breaking down for a little while. Finally went and got my truck, so now it's time for me to get all my stuff into there. A few minutes later now, and looks like we are done. I absolutely love this. Right across the street from where my camper is, they've got the shower house and laundry room right here. Look how fancy this looks. There's a little chair for you to wait for your clothes to dry right there, or you can just go in here and take a shower. They've even got it so that the lights come on. They're like motion detected. They come on as you walk in. Tile floor and a rain shower head. Right across the street from where my camper is. Love this. Get myself a shower. Well, it's 11 o'clock in the morning the next day now. Beautiful Monday, June the 27th, 2022. And this is the campground I've been staying at for the past few days. I really wish I had enough time to get out here and do some fishing in this lake. I have in years past. I know it's good fishing, but I got to get back to Tennessee. Here's the channel mascot. How do you like this campground? Yeah. There's his pet door for those of you that don't know. He goes in and out of the camper whenever he wants. Okay, so I have some good news. We had a marker drop day on Saturday, and overall, all 3 days combined, almost tied the Shrimp Festival way back in May. The first marker drop day since that festival. So, wow. Yeah, the Athfest went really well. And if there's anybody watching that is a new subscriber that met me at Athfest and saw the sign and subscribed, welcome and thank you for making Athfest 2022 such a success. All right, let's do the marker drop. So that is going to be it for this one. Guys, if you've enjoyed this at all, make sure to indicate so by giving me the good old thumbs up. Let YouTube know that you like this, and maybe, possibly, give me a little more of a bump in the recommendations. And yeah, maybe I'll eat my cat. Anyway, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on all notifications by hitting the bell and going over and selecting all. Look forward to reading your comments, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.